Everybody, it's Max, Director of Product over here at Hapily, and I wanted to take a minute to quickly walk you through the brand new redesign of our Hapily event lead capture app. Starting from the beginning, kind of like before, we show you all of your events from HubSpot that you've made available to the app that your team can access. Let's go down to this new one that I have here for Inbound 2027. So as you can see, we've redesigned this entire page too as well. The way we kind of sort things is that we'll show you the leads that you've captured in these two categories: enriched, which are leads that we've been able to enrich, and then ones that we weren't able to find data on. So you can quickly find any leads that you may have to manually enter some information in case we weren't able to enrich it. What I'm going to do now is show you the streamlined way of capturing leads. So instead of hiding the option to manually type in through a form or bulk upload in a different place, we have now just this unified sort of plus button at the bottom, which will bring up all the different ways that you can upload leads. You can do the classic method of either scanning a badge like this. You can also switch to manual. So no matter what sort of combination of this information that you have, either first name, last name, and company name, we can enrich from that, or just email, we can enrich from that. Or if you have everything, even better, we can go ahead and just manually put that information in. We'll use what you have and then enrich any other data that we find based on that. Or you can just keep it simple, do the camera and scan a badge. You can also upload multiple images if you want to do that too as well. You just select from your photo gallery here, but I'm going to go ahead and hit camera. I'm going to go ahead and scan this badge and we're going to use the photo. Now, what's actually happening here is we are checking to make sure that we have all the data we need off that badge scan before we go try to enrich it, instead of letting it do that without knowing we have the proper information. So the process and the order of operations has been improved significantly here, but you'll see this whole page has now also been redesigned. So you can see who the lead is. You can see if there's an email that we were able to enrich from that lead that you captured. You can also manually edit the information very easily here. You can tap to get linked to their LinkedIn profile. You can also tap a button to go get them in your CRM. On top of that, you can leave notes and next steps just like you could before, but we also have a brand new record with AI option. If you want to just take voice notes, you can do that too. So I'm going to hit record and we're going to say, met with Max at the booth. We talked about Mario Kart. I promised that I would book a meeting with him in the next month to talk about the roadmap. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save just like that. And it's going to generate notes. And while it's generating notes, I can fill out any of the other manual information I want on the form. So we can say, hey, they were interested in a chat. They were a prospect, da, 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 da. I can fill out any of this other information while that's doing its thing. And then as you can see here, it took those voice notes and it broke it out between notes and next steps based on what I told it. And then of course I can go manually add some more information if I want to, or I can re-record the voice notes. Now we have a couple of options from here. One, I could just save the lead and sort of be done with it, which is great. The other option that you saw here is I can actually book a meeting with them. When you hit book meeting, what it will do is it'll bring you to your meeting link that you have in your Hapily app settings. So I just have my one from HubSpot here. And if I go and choose a time, a really neat thing that we do is we take any of this information, first name, last name, email address, job title, company name, all the stuff that we typically look for when we're enriching the lead and capture on that first page by default. And we actually stick it into the URL of your meeting link so we can automatically fill it out for you. So you can kind of see that up here where we're automatically stuffing all this stuff into query parameters. I know it's boring stuff, but to reduce you having to actually type in this information manually when you go use your own meeting link to go book a time with this person. And so you could just go book this right away and we let you get there quickly right from the app, and we pre-fill all the information from that lead directly in there, which is cool. And again, you can also send an email just like you could before. We'll go ahead and use AI to automatically write that email using information from the actual event itself. And what I can't show you here, but what you'll see in the Hapily admin is you can actually customize this AI email prompt now. So if you want it to be something different other than the default that we give you with, you can go ahead and change that inside the app. We also automatically log it into HubSpot just like we did before. So this has been updated. It's got a new search bar. Again, you'll see your leads kind of separated by enriched and not found if you have any leads that we weren't able to find anything. And then up here, you have options to either log out or change your meeting link URL if you have a different HubSpot meeting link, or if you have some other meeting link tool that you're using if you're not using HubSpot meetings. The other thing to know, which is kind of hard for me to like demo right here, so I'll do another video on it going through it, is we have a totally updated offline mode. So this works offline too as well. So if you were to lose internet access, you'll clearly see that you're in offline mode. You can still take photos, you can enter in information manually, and we will go capture and enrich leads for you too as well as soon as you come online. But you can clearly see all of the leads that you captured during this sort of like offline state that you may find yourself in when you're at a conference that has terrible Wi-Fi. So the app will still keep working. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let us know. We're super excited about these updates and a lot of behind the scenes upgrades we made to the way it works and how it finds information. That's the new Hapily lead capture app. Hope you guys like it. Thanks, everybody.